go-to person, and that's what you want to have in your job. The market is not that good. Even IITians are not getting 100% placements. I always take up the challenge, and that's why I am the number one employee in my office. Anyone who is good with maths or quants, they like bhindi ki sabzi.
We are delighted to have Anand Kaurav, a talented professional with a strong background in technology and finance, as our guest speaker today. Anand is an alumnus of IIM Rohtak from the TM batch of 2020. He has gained valuable experience by working as a financial analyst at various consulting firms. Anand also holds a BTech degree from NIT Allahabad and was working at Samsung before joining IIM Rohtak. We welcome you, Anand, today to share his insights on going for MBA after doing engineering, particularly focusing on the finance domain. We will also discuss the strengths and weaknesses of the B schools and how it prepares students for the corporate world. Thank you so much, Anand, for joining us today. Let's dive into our conversation.
Hi Anand, we are really delighted to have you today. So, our first question is like, since you are from the engineering background from NIT Allahabad, so how was your experience transitioning from engineering to MBA? And like,
Okay.
how was the engineering, software engineering that you have done was help? How much was it helpful for the MBA life you have?
Okay. So from the beginning, from my school days, I was really passionate about two things. First was engineering, and particularly electronics engineering. I was like somehow fascinated by how things worked, how the most of the times in our daily life we are surrounded by electronics gadgets, right? So I was always fascinated and curious. I had the curiosity to know how things work. So that's why I always wanted to have an engineering background. And I was also a somewhat was a person who was good in maths and always fascinated and obsessed with numbers. So yeah, I thought finance would be the thing that I would want to do in the long run. So that's why I always had this career plan ready for me since my school days, that I'll do engineering from a tier 1 college, and if God helps me and luck helps me, then I will go for an MBA from a top college. And by God's grace, I was able to follow what I had planned.
What challenges did you had in during your MBA, since you were from the technical background, since you were from the engineering background? So, what were the challenges that you faced here?
I joined PGP program at IIM Rohtak. There were some people who were from commerce background, and they were initially they had an edge in finance subjects, and they were ahead initially. So it was a bit challenging to like match up their level initially in 1 or 2 trimesters. I would admit that they had an edge, and I was not that good in finance initially, but I was really determined to make finance as my strength. So by the end of fifth trimester, you can say I was also good, and it was easy for me because finance is in the end quants and numbers. Once you get your basics strong, then you just start enjoying it. And since then, after joining the job at Next Census, and now I am working with Magistral Consulting, things have been really good, and I've been the lead person in both the organizations. It has been a really good experience, and I've been the go-to person, and that's what you want to have in your job. If there are things that somehow are getting stuck and you want the final decision taker, I've been the person. So I've got a really good command in finance now.
Okay. So, my next question is, since you have this good command, you have built yourself in the finance market, since you, but your background is of software engineer. So, what are these challenges that B school graduates face in the job market when they enter into the corporate world? And how can we, as students, prepare ourselves during our studies for these situations?
Okay, coming to the first thing, what was my experience and how my software engineering background has helped me. I am always up for anything, and were things that I've done that were a part of my plan from the beginning. So, if anything comes apart from my main task also, if I have to do market research, if I have to do any automation in Python and macros, I always take up the challenge, and that's why I am the number one employee in my office. So having an engineering background, having work experience from software engineering from a reputed MNC like Samsung, which is a global brand, everyone knows it. I'm sure there's no one in this world who doesn't know the name of Samsung. So having such a huge name on your CV helps, and it has helped me to be the number one employee in whatever organization I've worked with. So people, if anyone raises their hands up, no, I'm not, I won't take this task, people will in the end come to me. So having electronics background, knowledge in electronics, having software engineering work ex, and having MBA in finance, and the mindset to take up anything, even if it's a market research, I am up for it. And that's why I have a versatile, you can say, knowledge base, and that's how it gives me. And coming to like the second part of your question, how you guys can help. So my two cents for you people would also be this: don't shy from taking anything, even if you join any job after your studies. And even if you don't have any idea, suppose you are given any task, I would tell you like what kind of people I like in my organization. So if I give you any task, you should at least say, okay, I'll try. Don't say that I don't want to do this, or I don't have any knowledge, I don't have any background, I don't know anything about it. Don't say it. Even if you don't know it, say, okay, I'll, if it's not that crucial, I will give it a shot. But don't say it that I will give it a shot. Just say, okay, I am up for it. I think you guys are also adults, you guys already know these things, but I would again say it. Take part in everything, do fun also, but study things uh, like you want to make your concepts clear. Not only for grades, that's how it will help you, but maintaining a good GPA is also important. So focus on your concepts, whatever field you want to choose, and that's how you will get into the job market. And having an IIM degree definitely helps. And I don't think that you will that much suffer or that much struggle to get a good job. You will end up a good job. The thing is that, yeah, market is little there is problem there. The market is not that good. Even IITians are not getting 100% placements, so things are not that good. But if you are talented, if you are up for it, and you have good CV and you have an MBA from IIM, you will land up with a good job.
Thank you, sir. It was great listening to your experience and the achievements that you have right now. So, lastly, sir, I want to know like how important it is the practical experiences like internships and life projects make during the B school. Like when we are studying, that time when we do the projects and internships, how important, what important role they play, and can you share any of your personal experience related to any internship or any life project that has helped you today to build your career?
Okay. Yeah. I would suggest that you guys try to do live projects, but let me be honest, I did not do any live projects, and I actually participated in B school quizzes, some B school competitions with one of my friends. I used to regularly team up with him, and we participated in B school quizzes and competitions, but I did not do any live project. But I would suggest if you guys can do, and I did my internship in marketing profile, but my target was to have a job in finance. At that time when summer internship placement time came, I did not get a finance role, so I did my internship in marketing. My experience of live projects, I would suggest if you guys, but in the end, let me tell you one thing. Uh, it's important to be like serious about your life, but don't take anything that hard on yourself. Things will fall into place, and if you're really up to it, suppose you don't get anything in first attempt, it's not only for your job or like your academic, you're really up to it, you will finally fall, like get into the place where you want to be and where you belong. So in the long run, you will things will be all right. This is not, I'm not telling it philosophically only, I'm telling it with my life experiences. So even if due to some reason you are not able to get good live projects, good competitions, good projects or internship, don't just give up on the things that you finally want to achieve. Things will fall into place, just keep trying. Okay, just what is your final goal, keep in mind, keep that in mind, and try from your side having good CV, having good internship, good life project. Even if that doesn't work out, you will eventually get where you belong.
I had a set of informal questions that I wanted to ask about your life here at IIM Rohtak. So, firstly, if you could relive that one moment from your time here at IIM Rohtak, what would it be and why?
It would be the time because ours was the batch which was the first batch to move into the new campus in IIM Rohtak. So that was the best thing. We were the people who got the new building. Ekdam, you should say the cleanest rooms, single rooms. Yeah, I think you guys are getting rooms, shared rooms now. We
Yeah,
guys all of
for
yeah yeah all of us got single rooms, new rooms, uh, definitely completely new campus. And when we guys moved in, there was nothing around IIM Rohtak campus, so it was completely a lot of barren land, empty spaces. So that was, we would say we would always be the batch that were the first to move IIM Rohtak campus, and that sets us apart. And that would be the one highlight of my experience at IIM Rohtak.
so that was new for us. We didn't know that your batch was the first to move in here. Also, so being the first batch here, what was your go-to spot to go around and chill or unwind, relax?
There were some shops that had ice cream point, one ice cream point, Amul ice cream point, I think there used to be, where I used to go and have ice cream every day with my friend. That was my go-to point after classes every day.
Have it right now. Things have changed a lot here. We have a night canteen and we go there. It's open till 2 a.m. A lot has changed.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So lastly, I also wanted to ask that what was the party culture back then? Did you guys party or was it all academics? What was it a mix of both? How was it back then?
Yeah, so we were a really crazy bunch of guys. So it was not only about academics, let me tell you. We were the section C, so we used to call ourselves sexies, and those things happen even now also, if I'm not wrong. Section D as daddies, and section C as sexies, and section B everything else, I think. And yeah, we all the things used to happen. We used to play carom and computer gamings late into nights. and there were always the concept of free riders. I was the guy most of the time who used to take initiatives and keep people telling in the WhatsApp groups, we have to do this assignment, please start, please start, please start, and no one would reply. In the end, I would do the thing, and there were out of five, most of the time, 3 or 4 people free riders. So yeah, I also had fun. People like me also did fun and studies also. So there are really good memories. We had fun. We had all the things, Janmashtami, cultural activities, all the things used to take place at that time also. All the late night parties, hanging out together, good connections, good friendships, and yeah, I had some crazy stories also. I had 1 or 2 fights also with people. So I would say make memories. These are the things that would you would remember and smile at times.
I guess after watching this, if that sexy and the that trend would start again over here.
Okay, okay. Is
So
it is it not there at the moment?
I guess it's very low key. I was not aware about
Okay,
that.
because yeah, yeah, it used to happen. Just like every year, we would have competitions between Section A, Section B, Section C, Section D. We would make captains and commanders. We would have competitions, and in the end, in at our time, I think Section A won something like that. War of sections, we used to call them. I
Oh,
think if it is not happening, you guys are missing a lot of fun.
No, it's still there. We still have section wars, but just we have not yet had it. It's coming.
So yeah, keep the tradition alive.
definitely. Moving forward, I'll say some words. So whatever thing come in your mind, you have to say that. You don't have to think. That should be like rapidly. The first word is education.
Education empowers you. It's
Great.
your
Uh,
it's your superpower.
the second is networking.
Networking. Uh, don't just try to extract from it. Networking means being able to offer also in terms of experiences and anything you can help. So it's a two-way thing.
Great. Challenge.
Challenge. I don't know why people run away from it. I just like challenges. You make things as difficult as possible, and I will win even bigger and prove you wrong.
Hostel.
Hostel. Uh, if you are living in hostel, you would always want to be in the hostel and don't want to leave it after some time.
Party.
Party. Uh, if I am not the main guy at the party, I don't want to be there. I want to
Comfort
be the
food.
center. I want to be the center of the attention.
Okay. Comfort food.
Comfort food. Hmm, it would be bhindi ki sabji.
Oh,
My mom's. I don't know you guys like bhindi or not. Anyone who is it's a scientific research also. Anyone who is good with maths or quants, they like bhindi ki sabji.
oh, a fun fact. I did not know that.
It is, yeah, it is generally found. Anyone who is good with maths, logical mind, they would love lady's finger.
Oh, right. And so, if one word for I'm Rohtak.
I am Rohtak.
Yeah.
Mm, it has been improving, but a lot has to be done still.
Okay. Your MBA journey in 3 words.
Uh, uh, it was more like a Bollywood movie. I did not expect it to go like that. There were really some unexpected moments, some really good, fun memories, fighting memories, everything. There was everything in it. You can imagine everything, and there was everything in my journey. They remembered me and called. This is the legend. Legend IIM Rohtak. IIM Rohtak legend Anand Kaurav. We can't forget him. So you can just get an
Yeah,
idea what is my image and what is my camaraderie with my batchmates.
great. That's great. Uh, so this was the end of the podcast. So really appreciate you taking the time to be here. We hope you enjoyed this episode. So don't forget to subscribe and let us know your favorite part in the comment section.
Thank you guys.